Ms. Sally Lieber, please take the next question first. You are both Democrats. In what ways are your core beliefs different?
Well, I think you've seen a little bit of it here tonight, perhaps. I am a progressive Democrat. I am a liberal Democrat. I have never been a Republican. I would never register as a Republican. I have a great deal of respect for people all across the political spectrum, but where my heart really is and where my activism has been as a legislator and as a city council member and as a local mayor and on a county commission was really working for those people in the community who don't have a voice politically. They don't have the money. The biggest group that lacks influence and lacks the ability to impact our political system in California are children. They don't have money, they don't vote, and they are not represented in the hallways of Sacramento. And I want to go up once again, and even when it puts my colleagues in a very tough position, and even when it makes people uncomfortable, and even when it means that I have no money to run for office, I want to carry the legislation that is independent from the lobbyists.
Jerry Hill.
Thank you. What differentiates us is effectiveness. And in the last 4 years that I've been in Sacramento, I've had 44 bills signed by the governor, and my opponent 35 bills in 6 years. 69% of my bills were sent to the governor versus 37%. The point I'm making is that you have to, in order to get something done in Sacramento, to be effective, you have to be able to work with people. You need to count to 41 in the assembly, and you need to be able to count to 21 in the state senate. In order to do that, you have to have those relationships that are there. I've taken on some tough issues. I've been fighting PG&E for a long time. In fact, I've been fighting PG&E. I fought insurance companies, had legislation that they didn't like. But the key issue is I can fight them and take that legislation on, work with my colleagues to get that legislation passed. And that's really, I believe, the difference that we have in that case. The other part that I think is a distinction is when you look at the level of support that I have, from Governor Jerry Brown to Lieutenant Governor Gavin Newsom, to Controller John Chung, to Dave Jones, the Insurance Commissioner, Tom Torlakson, Superintendent of Instruction, Joe Simidian, Anna Eshoo, Leland Yee, Elaine Alquist, 9 members of the 10 Board of Supervisors in the 2 counties, 8 members of the 9-member City Council in Palo Alto. There's a reason for that. And the reason is that I've worked with many of those people, and they've worked with both of us. And I think they've made their decision.